If you are considering a trip or holiday to Lisbon, Portugal, welcome to Java Walker World. In today's travel vlog, we are headed to Belém, a civil parish of Lisbon, the capital of Portugal. We're taking the riverside path along the Tagus River. This walking, running, cycling path takes us along a multitude of iconic Belém, Lisbon sightseeing delights. Welcome to today's travel vlog with Fern and Frank of Java Walker World. Well, hello everybody, here we are. Hello everybody, it's a new day. Watch where I'm going. And we're taking the waterfront. As you know, our hotel was in Palacio, which is in the old part of Lisbon, and now we're on the waterfront and we're heading west. We're heading to the Belém area, which is where the iconic bridge that looks like San Francisco Bridge, and towards that area there. And then there's the Nautical Museum and all of that going on there.
It's about a little over 6 kilometer walk. So we're going to attempt that. It's early in the morning, get our steps in. And, maybe we'll take the bus back, or we'll see how it goes.
So this is where we are. It's a very modern area. Up on the hill is where the old town is, and this whole harbor front or riverfront. This is actually the river, which leads to the ocean, obviously. So there's the ferry terminal. So this is a ferry terminal here. You can take all sorts of ferries to the other side of the river. And the metro is very close to here, and all the cabs. Give you an idea to what this looks like. Isn't that cool? I'll show you the outside of this building. So there's the metro. This is what it looks like here. This is the walk we're taking. So there's the ferry terminal. You can already hear the blowhorn going. There's a ferry leaving. And we're going to take this walk through here. So I would imagine, yeah, this is used to be probably like most waterfronts. The turn of the century was a lot of factories and warehouses and so forth, and this is sort of like the remnants of it as it starts to change. You know how it is, every city is like that. And there's the beautiful cross of Christ, the one that's the same as the one that they have in Brazil. The one in Brazil is the first one. We're looking for an Airbnb. It doesn't have to be Airbnb. I just say that because people know what that is. It could be VRBO, or which is Verbo, and whatever it is, whatever accommodation app that you use. There are a lot of accommodations on the other side of this river.
And coming to Lisbon, you don't actually always have to stay in Lisbon. That's where the action is, and you want to be close. But if you want to stay a little further away on the other side of the bridge here, that bridge is sort of a copycat of the bridge in San Francisco, the mini version. You can stay on the other side. I really don't know what it's called, but I would imagine that the Airbnbs, our VRBOs, or Verbos are a lot less expensive on that side.
Yeah, I've checked it out. It is.
Yeah. So, but you gotta take into account that if you want to come into Lisbon, where the action is for the evening and this and that, you're gonna have to either drive over that bridge or take the rapid ferry that comes across. Don't know the cost on that, but it could also add up. So you're gonna weigh your options on which side you want to stay. Yeah. So there's, that's just our unbiased decision or our point of view.
Wow, walking.
Get some water.
Yeah,
so far we've only had coffee today.
We've only had coffee, which will dehydrate you if you drink too much coffee. But it's been a good walk, and it's a beautiful day. I keep on saying that. And I'm saying, you know, we're going to play a little game one day. You guys, if you're following us, every time I say the word beautiful, you put it in the comments 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, whatever it is.
Stick it on paper. That paper would be solid black by the time you're done.
It's my favorite word because I love beautiful things. And you guys are my #1 beautiful thing.
So check out this bridge coming up. We're coming underneath a big bridge. It's like the San Francisco imitation.
First thing I noticed while being down here is that this whole area has a particular hum from that bridge because part of it is a metal grid. I guess for water, so that the water can, who knows what, for what reason. Anyway, so you hear this. Can you hear that? Anyways, if you lived around here, that would probably bother you.
So you see on top of that bridge, I don't know if you can see it or not, we got a plane coming in. So we have one form of transportation. There he is. One form. And then the top end of that bridge are for autos, trucks, and underneath it, just one lane are for trains. So pretty good.
Trains, and automobiles. What's cool is this whole area. I mean, there's sailboats here. This whole area is a bike path as well. Lots of people jogging or running, as they say these days. You can tell how old I am by saying the word jogging. That's from the 80s with our tracksuits, our Adidas tracksuits that we all had at the time. Times haven't changed much. We just call it running now. But you're taking some nice pictures.
Instagram shots.
In case you're not aware, we're on Instagram as well. We have just arrived at the beautiful Rose Compass, the Monument of Discoveries, the Empire Square, and the Jeronimos Monastery. And you should take a look at this. I'm going to put it in a montage for you. I hope you enjoy it. was great. I hope you enjoyed that. Frank and I are headed back downtown to the old part of town in Lisbon, and we're going to take a different route to see what we find and what we can share with you. So stay with us as we continue this journey. Here we are, just under the bridge, the big Eiffel Tower bridge looking nut. And we found this, which is a very popular, trendy place. I would compare it to, if you're from Toronto, maybe the Distillery.
Let's go check this out.
So, it's kind of like an arts and crafts flea market. I don't know if a flea market is the right term, but a market, kind of artsy. Give you an idea. You know, little shops like this. There we go. There's the sign.
There's the sign, so you can get that.
So there's the sign that says, it says LX Factory. We came in from that road, the LX Factory, and so there's lots of little restaurants. I would compare this to Grenville Island in Vancouver. Sorry about that motorcycle noise. Sort of like Grenville Island, very trendy sort of place. This guy and his bike. But you can see the bridge overhead reminds me of Grenville in Vancouver. There's a cafe. Maybe we should try that. So apparently on the weekends this is pretty busy. So today is Thursday. So line up for the WC. As you can see, I'd imagine in the evening this is really nice. Okay, let's share this with you in the Java Walker way.
Welcome to Lisboa. Welcome to Lisboa.
See the baby climbing the wall? And so there's lots of little restaurants. Sorry about that. As you can see, I'd imagine in the evening this is really nice.
Control made me feel like there was no tomorrow. Should have told you that you're beautiful, but the days pass and now it's so long ago.
Well, we've been walking for a while. As you can see, we just walked up those stairs, and I'm going to turn this around so you can see how much more we have to walk. So that's all right. We'll pretend we're not 60. Is that right? We can do it. I don't know if you saw what I saw on Instagram the other day. A bunch of really young girls trying to walk, and they're holding onto these railings all the way up, struggling to walk up the steps.
GPS signal lost.
Anyways, we lost power on our phone that had the GPS. So we're guessing where we're supposed to be going. So hopefully we didn't walk up these stairs in vain. Oh, we had to walk up those stairs as well. But it looks like we have to go back in the scooped road and walk another road. Oh boy, it's open on that side too. Those are the stairs we came from, and this is where we're going. And I think we have to make the next right. Frank says we have to go all the way to the top. Smells good. Somebody's cooking.
Turn right onto Rua Bica de Duarte Belo.
Senora Bica. See?
Take us there too.
You see? That's Senora Bica. That's the little lift that we can take, or we can take that. Let's wait for a second. Okay.
Like there is on.
So people pay to go on these, really for the sake of going on these. And lucky for us, we can see them coming down as well. Hey pigeon, get out of the way. It's €4.10 per person to take this. Oh wow, as long as we got our shot. Everybody's getting their shot in. This system works through a pulley system. It's not just an electric car, but it's a pulley system. So under here, not only are there the two tracks, but there is some sort of a wire pulley system involved in the engineering of this. Quite unique to Lisbon. That's it for today. You probably would agree that there are a lot of similarities between Lisbon and San Francisco, from the terrain, the funicular lift tram, to the 25th of April bridge. Join us next week as we share our thoughts on Portugal as a destination and whether we'd return for another winter season. And if we did, would we do things differently? Thanks for following us. We leave you with these images of the Tower of Belém. If you'd like to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, you can find us at Java Walker World.